And turning now to President Trump's federal funding freeze and some of the impact it's having here in Illinois. A groundbreaking was postponed on a project to protect the Great Lakes from invasive carp. NBC5's Kate Chappell explains why.
Site prep and excavation continues at Brandon Road Lock and Dam near Joliet, the first steps in a complex protection project to keep invasive carp out of Lake Michigan.
As we've learned the hard way, invasive species, once they get in, they are almost impossible to remove.
A ceremonial groundbreaking was scheduled Tuesday and abruptly canceled. In a letter to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, the project's lead federal partner, Illinois' DNR director said the state is postponing the closing on the first phase based on a lack of anticipated federal funding.
This project has been authorized by Congress. The money's been appropriated for phase one of construction. And so it was, surprising to see this last minute delay.
Joel Brummeyer is the president and CEO of the Alliance for the Great Lakes. The environmental organization has been advocating for this project, which uses technology and innovative deterrents to prevent upstream movement of carp and other nuisance species into the Great Lakes for more than a decade.
We're really worried about, one, them pushing out those native fish that people love to fish for and are sort of part of the identity of the Great Lakes, and also that big risk to the boating industry.
Most of the funding for phase one of the $1.1 billion project was allocated through President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure law. Last month, the Trump administration instituted a federal funding freeze while it conducts reviews. A federal judge has ordered the government to restore that funding. However, in a statement, Governor J.B. Pritzker says the Trump administration continues to withhold funding for IDNR, saying in part, the state cannot move forward until the Trump administration provides more certainty and clarity on whether they will follow the laws and deliver promised infrastructure funds. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers tells NBC5, despite the ceremonial delay, its work on phase one of 3 continues. The state is requesting a May closing instead to allow for written assurances on federal funding. Kate Chappell, NBC5 News.